Alright, folks. Welcome back to the Graphic Gaming. Here for some actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. I know it's surprising. I guess I have another Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Today we're going to be looking at the deck I'm planning to be running for YCS Philly, which is in almost like 2 months, I think. Sometime late May. I'm going to be playing Danger Darkworld. So I had a couple other deck options I was looking at for this YCS. One was Hero. One was Bird Up, which is Lear Try. And the other was Ancient Warriors. So Ancient Warriors is so rogue, people probably don't even know what it is. And I have it, but I didn't really want to be playing it because when a YCS, I wanted to try something more competitive. Bird Up, I think, is phenomenal. I have the deck. I love it. But I wanted to try some other things out, and that's how we've ended on Danger Darkworld. Hero, I think, is a banger, but the main reason I've chosen Darkworld over Hero is that when I was testing Darkworld, I just discovered that I love hand looping people. And that's the main goal of this deck, or this version of the deck, at least when you're going first. Well, we can talk a little bit more about the deck list later, but the main goal of the deck is to do Ceruli. You're going to pitch Ceruli. With Ceruli, you're going to pitch Silva. Silva's second effect will proc, which will rip 2 cards out of their hand. Their starting hand is 5. You do this twice by bouncing Ceruli with a Security Dragon or an Akashic. And then you talent them for their last card. There's a fun interaction here between Ceruli and Triple Tactic. Thrust. I don't know why we have that picture. But with Thrust, what happens is Ceruli activates on your opponent's side of the field and is considered an opponent's card activation. And they own a monster. So with Thrust, you can then add talent to hand, and then use talent as well, because your opponent has activated a monster effect, even if they don't, like, hand trap you or anything like that. The ratios on this deck, I think, are still a little up in the air, depending on what people want to be playing. I'm leaning very heavily into a high rolly, all gas. Like, this is all gas. If I'm going second, the way you play through like all of these negates and other things people can set up is by having more gas than they have negates. So it's a little high rolling. And we'll see that. I'm going to be playing some games with it during this video. I can do like a more comprehensive deck profile for people who don't really know anything about the deck. The core card that makes this like a playable deck now is both Genta and the Fusion. So the Fusion's crazy. It's like almost an Omni that makes it so that the opponent's card effects instead your opponent discards a card, which then lets you go off with Darkworld effects. Crazy. It's a hard once per turn, and I say almost an Omni because it's a monster effect or a normal spell trap card. So if they use like Droplet or something, like a quick play or like set up field spell, you can't negate that. The rest of the deck, lots of these are older cards. I think most people know how the dangers work, but basically your opponent discards a card from your hand at random. If you hit the danger itself, it has a special effect. If you don't hit the danger specials itself, you discard the other card and then you draw a card. This is the main way you have of getting through your deck, and also the Darkworld's proc off of that. The Darkworld's proc off of any card that discards them for effect. So if you're discarding for them for cost, like for a Nightmare, this will not proc a Darkworld. But if you're discarding them as part of the effect, like with Dugaras, this will proc the Darkworld. And this will come up more in the games. I'll talk about what I'm doing as I'm playing them. Card destruction in this case is crazy. In most games, if you're going first and you have card destruction, you can blow out your opponent. Most going first games, if you are able to pull off the combo, you can dig through as much of your deck as you want. Which will guarantee that you can then rip them for their hand, and then you can add in multiple negates with things like Grapha, Hope Harbinger, Apo, really whatever you want. And then going second, you try and break their board. I can talk more about the extra. This is the main deck. I don't think there's that much else to talk here unless you don't really know what the Darkworld cards do, but I've talked about their main loop. Genta is their field spell searcher. Their field spell is crazy. You banish a Darkworld monster, then discard one and draw a card, so it's just pure advantage. There's variations of this list that run... oh, what is his name? Not Zark. not Crystallizer. There's a Fire Fiend 4-star who you reveal another card to your opponent, and then you choose one of the two cards, either the Fiend or the card you reveal to discard, and one to special summon. I see that in a lot of lists. It's really good. I'm not running it here personally in favor of other dangers, but if you wanted to replace like Choop or Jackalope or something else, that's a good card to run, and it's pretty cheap. Zephyros is a pseudo Darkworld card, basically. Once per duel, you can return any face-up card you control to your hand and special summon it. That can be used to get things like Grappa back into your hand. That can also be used to use Gates again, because you can return Gates. Gates are the soft ones. You can play Gates again and then use it. Things like that, and we might see some variations of the combos of the games today. Other variations on this deck, people play different amounts of the Fusion spell. People play different amounts of Silva, different amounts of Ceruli. Some decks run 2. Some decks don't run any trade-in, and stuff like that. You can see a whole bunch of variations in this deck. For the most part, it's up to you how you want to play it. This is how I'm planning to run it after a bunch of testing. In the extra deck, the core cards, this is just to negate. You have 2 of the Fusion just in case you have some ripped out, or you're going longer than turn 1. Akashic and Security Dragon are there to bounce Ceruli back to your hand as part of the loop. Muckraker is just really good because your entire deck is Fiends. And I believe it discards for effect. Underworld Goddess is there because a lot of the time when you're going second, that's kind of how you end up breaking the board. Digaris is there because it's draw 2, then discard 1 is just massive advantage. Saryuja is a similar thing, it's just a deep draw part of the deck. Apo's there because you can get a lot of bodies out, make your Apo for negates. The Nightmares are here because a lot of times you need a way to get Rainbow and Grappa back into your grave so that you can then use their graveyard effect to bounce another Darkworld to your hand and put them back on field. And Giant Trainer is your deeper draw card. If you don't know, you make this with 3 rank 8 or 3 level 8s, such as Rainbow, Bigfoot, Thunderbird, Grappa. And then it's just 3 draws. That's it. This effect isn't a once per turn. And if you're doing this turn 1, you're not going to conduct your battle phase anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's the main core of the extra deck. Side deck, this I'm a little iffier on. Like going second tools like Evenly and Ash. This deck plays really well under Skill Drain because almost all of their monster effects are just in the graveyard, and other than that, they're just big S's. Lava Golem and Radiant. You play Radiant because he's a Fiend, like the rest of the deck, and he's dark, so you can hit him off a lure. Level 7 can be a bit of a problem with Cash, but it doesn't come up that often. Feather Dusters. Denko Sekka. This deck doesn't... It rarely sets cards. Sometimes you have to, like, set... If you have, like, Talent in your hand, you set Talent so you don't hit it on the danger or something like that. But for the most part, you don't really have to set cards, so Denko Sekka becomes your normal if you end up going against, like, Lab or... I play a lot against Dynamorphia, because one of my friends is a Dynamorphia player. I don't take my word for any of these as like meta calls. I'm not too sure what the meta is like right now, and also because Philly is so late, we're probably going to get a ban list before then anyways. But I personally am a big fan of running Denko Sekka in this deck. I think that's pretty much the entire deck profile. Let's go ahead and jump into some games, and I can talk more about the loops while I'm doing them. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into some games. One of the main reasons that I like Omega so much, YGO Omega, is because their ranking is a little bit... To me, it feels like locals. Most of the deck profiles I run into are similar things that I'd run into at locals. So let's give this a shot. Alright, here we go. First would be great. First would be great. Nice. Oh, this is a really bad hand. Okay, we're gonna lure and hope we hit something good. We did hit something good. I am running 2 Silvas in my deck, and so I am going to pitch this Silva. That's really risky, though. Alright, we got the gates. We gates effect. We're going to banish the Genta, pitch the Snow. We got our Ceruli already, which is really nice. We're going to special summon Genta. Off of Snow, we're going to grab an 8. Specifically, let's grab Rainbow. We got Rainbow because we can pitch it for trade-in. Advantage some more. We got another Genta, which is nice, but first we're going to Rainbow back the Genta. We then Genta. Gates. We then Gates. It's a little unfortunate here. We're using these Gates to get more cards, and I think I have to pitch the Genta off of this. Ooh, that's rough. This is a really bad hand. Okay, so I can card Destruction to get the Cerulli over, which isn't terrible. I don't want to hit... I'm already so far into my deck. I could hit Thrust and get the tag. Let's card Destruction. That's actually really, really good for us that we drew the Silva, because now we can pitch the Silva for it and do one of our hand rips. I need these dangers not to whiff, though. It's going to be really important. Specifically, by not whiff, I mean I need Snow to get hit, and I need Thunderbird to not hit itself. What are they on? Ooh, these cards look fun. Oh, we can... Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I want to do that yet. I could do this hitting the Snow to grab another Genta to then Gates. No, this is better. Let's Thunderbird. Don't hit yourself. Nice! Oh, hitting Snow is so good for us. Oh, we drew another Snow. Oh my god. Okay, so we can Genta, pitch Genta for Gates. Gates pitch the Snow, to then grab, probably Rainbow. And then Rainbow with Ascension to make the aid to go in the Giant Trainer. Yeah. Let's get Genta. Genta here. This is really just deck thinning. That's a little unfortunate, but I think we can live. Ooh, okay, we're gonna Nessie. Nessie hit. Perfect. Snow, we're just gonna grab Rainbow. I guess we'll shortcut it. It's not ideal, but it works. Grapha? Yeah, Grapha would be bad right now. If we Grapha, it's a mandatory effect, so we'd pop our Cerulli, which we don't want to do yet. We then activate this effect. Pitching Rainbow. Rainbow effect. We're going to grab a Grapha. It's fine. We're then going to Rainbow Silva back to our hand. We have half of our combo back. We're then going to make Giant Trainer. Giant Trainer, we're going to pitch, draw 3. This should be able to get us the rest of what we need. I think that's good. Okay. I now need a Kashik. 2 monsters with the same type except tokens. Okay, how do we get a Kashik without killing Cerulli is the real question. I think we kind of just have to hope here. Hope beyond hope, right? Beast Warrior, Insect. I could make Security Dragon first. The same type except tokens. So let's use Mothman. We get Jackalope. We're going to special summon a Mothman. Jackalope lets me special from deck. We're going to special Nessie. There we go. And now we should be able to make a Kashik. With the Nessies returning Cerulli to our hand. Perfect. We can then do this in any number of ways. We could use Ascension with Grapha and Cerulli. I might do that, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We use the hand Grapha, and then we use Cerulli. Big boy dragon. So the important thing here is we do Grappa Chain Link 2, because otherwise he'll pop the Ceruli, and I kind of like sticking him with a Ceruli. Ceruli's down. Ceruli effect activates. We pitch the Sova. Because they Ash, they only have 2 cards left in their hand, so we don't even have to go keep digging and get thrust. And we have a monster and a spell trap negate. We can then go off harder. Rainbow, return you. Grappa, return you. We then do this. We're gonna target Snow. Low. We're gonna pitch Rainbow. Rainbow effects. We're just gonna grab another person. So here I can make 2 guards if I want to and get another draw discard. We're just gonna make another 8. And then, yeah. At a certain point, I don't ever want to leave them with no hand and nothing on my field. So I just keep going off until they concede, or I have set up my, like, Apo for monster negate, Hope Harbinger for a spell negate, and I have Grappa for a monster and spell trap negate. And I think at that point, they're definitely boned. They're unpenned. We're gonna go evenly. I don't really know what their deck does. I think we're gonna throw in some Radiant. Sideboarding in this deck is a little weird to me still. I'm not entirely sure what I should be nuking. I am gonna kill the Ceruli package, I think, which also means Thrust and Talents. I don't really want to upstart them on their turn. And then, let's get rid of... It's a little dangerous touching the consistency part of the deck, because you don't want to go, have too little. But you do like siding in a lot, because you know you're going second. That's the roughest part about this deck for me, is that it's like all gas, and so it's very easy to not be able to do what you need to do if you side in too much. Let's put in the Ashes anyways. I'm gonna try oversiding a little bit, because we have game 1, and I think if we lose this one, we can game them again. I'm gonna hit the trade-ins, I think. And one of the Sovas. The reason I'm hitting trade-in, I'm adding a bunch of non-8s, and Radiant can still be hit off a lure, but if we were siding our Lava Golems, which might have been better, we could have kept the trade-ins. So unfortunately, we haven't drawn any of our interaction, but we have a lot of gas, but that means that our deck is now kind of bricked up. The Valence. I don't know what these guys do. Special limit, pen zone. That's cool effect. Are these just mechs? That's sick. One there sucks. Oh, one there really sucks for them. I don't think I've ever seen this deck before, which isn't a good sign for it. Yep, beyond the pendulum. Pen classic. Are they samurai? Okay, so they're like feudal Japan themed with mechs. I feel like I've seen this in an anime before. For sure. Yeah, Appo's fine. So a big thing with Appo, it's only monster effects, first off. We can actually just activate our allure, I guess. We're definitely setting gates. If they use it to negate a danger monster, they're very bad. Okay. They use it here to negate Snow, for sure. Snow is an important negate. Are they not going to use it to negate Snow? You have to negate Snow here. Okay, Ash works. I'll take Ash. I can force the negate with my Grapha, I think. We gates, we banish the snow, we pitch Grapha. Grapha targeting their Abo. Force negate. That's fine. Ash is something we can hit. Thunderbird hitting yourself here is also okay. We can pop their set card. Okay. We pop another negate right here, I think. That's fine. We're going again. I might allure first, actually. This is a tough one. I think I'm gonna hit Zephyros. I think I'm winning this game on the back of dangers and nothing else. We Bigfoot here. Alright, Bigfoot. We has one negate left. We force the last negate. It's kind of unfortunate that all of our dangers have fit themselves, because if they just become bodies on the field, we could definitely swing for near game or like link off really hard or things like that. And we're not getting the draws we need from them hitting something else. Yeah, that's fine. This sucks. I need Nessie to not hit itself. Awesome. Give me a good draw. Ooh, I could be greedy for sure, and I'm going to. Nice. Okay, we pitched the Radiant here. So what we can do is we can make Muckraker and then pitch Snow for Grapha. This does lock us, but I'm okay with that. Yeah. It locks us to Fiends, which is fine. We grab... Ooh, this is tough. I'm not sure. So a Genta doesn't help us because another Gates doesn't help us. Yeah, unfortunately I'm like low on hand. I think we just go Rainbow and wait for next turn and then go off is my plan. Yeah. The one thing about the Fusion monster is its negate isn't helpful when... That's very funny. If you have no cards in hand. Because it makes the effect discard a card, but that effect can't be played if you don't have any cards in hand, so you can't activate it. The Fusion does also float into a Grapha and force the hand discard, but again, if you don't have anything in your hand, you can't do anything with it. And we're just going to end. A little unfortunate. I think if my Bigfoot didn't hit itself, I just won that game. Same with Thunderbird. I think if either of them didn't hit themselves, we were fine. This is a little scary. And then they excavate. A 5's really good. Alright, they got a Valence. They get it back into their hand. I'm really relying on them not being able to kill me through the effect of Muckraker. And then we should be able to hopefully Gates with Rainbow into some shenanigans. What was that? Sure. So this is like a chance-based Pend deck. It's kind of neat. Ooh. That's sick. If that was heads too, I would have been fine, because I could have Muckraker effect to keep her alive. I don't know if I would have though. This is still fine. I think on the back of Gates alone, we should be okay. That's a lot of luck I'm relying on, though. On the back of a draw and Gates, I should be fine, I think. I don't know what they're going to do with their turn, though. Their monsters are so low attack point, and they have so little health. really know what the heck it's supposed to do. I really want to know what their extra is and what their set card is. What on earth are they hiding? I'm trying to think about what draws make it so that I for sure win. I think Snow does. Because the meat gates pitch Snow, and we use, we get the fusion. And we fusion with Grappa in our graveyard, and Rainbow in hand. We get another... We probably get Grappa, honestly. That's fine. What the heck? Oh, you're killing my gates? Okay, that's less fine. Okay. Oh, I'm so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, they have Dim Barrier? Okay, we're not making the fusion. What response do you have? They must have another Dim Barrier or something. We banish? No, unfortunately. Rainbow pitch. Oh, I'm so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! That's insane. I think we actually get Silva here. Because then we can special Silva and bop back with Rainbow and Grappa to have card advantage again. Also, I guess we're banishing Genta anyways. That's fine. Genta, Silva, Genta effects. Hello. If I want to, I can make an 8. If I want to just make Hope Harbinger. Okay, well, we for sure do this first. Do they have a Nib? Nib here would be bad for us. How many summons have I done? Silva. I think we're there. Returning the Silva back is really good for us. We do this for sure. Hello. So this is just lethal. Like, this is absolutely just lethal. We're going to do this. Because I still don't know what their back row is, and I'm a little scared I'll try and leave main phase and they'll, like, nib me. Hello. We're going to discard you, and then we're going to use your secondary effect to discard Silva and draw 2 cards. Silva comes back. Okay, we're then going to Thunderbird. If I hit myself, that's great. I clear your crap. Yeah, okay, cool. Woo! 1 win. Let's run it back again. I can do another. I want to go first. Oh, I should have gone Scissors. They're a paper player. This is a really good hand. If we had this hand going first, we definitely just won the game. We'll see if we can break through going second. Any hand where you see Genta and another Darkworld, you kind of just get immediately erect, because that's just such a good hand. Runic! Okay. This will be interesting. This is gonna be a weird one. Oh, Runic Naturia! Okay, this might now be an impossible one. Oh, yikes. It's very, very bad. 60 card Runic Naturia. Yeah, that's really good. Wait. What? Huh? Runic Naturia Gear? Okay, so this is a negate. This is an Omni. So they're on Omni. They don't have any Naturia monsters in their graveyard, so Camellia doesn't do anything right now. Also, those aren't Runic cards, so they have just an Omni? Like, that's it? I have to decide. I think I Bigfoot first. Oh, I should have set it and then Bigfooted actually, so I didn't give them a chance to theory on this. Okay, we're fine. The reason we Bigfoot here is because we want to pop. But it's very likely I hit a Bigfoot. I didn't hit a Bigfoot. It's a little unfortunate. So Camellia's turned off. That's fine. We're gonna get our solo. That's fine. I'm gonna Bigfoot again. I'm trying to pop their stuff. Or force the negate. Okay. That's terrible luck. Oh my god, that looks so bad. We also used our trade-in targets, which is a little unfortunate. I could have gone for the deep drop, but I really want to force their negate off. I might even just go to battle. And force negate off instead. What do you have for me leaving main phase? Like, I could make Hope Harbinger and then go to battle, but they have an Omni for my negate. And now I can't Zeus, which would have been really nice, but that's okay. Like, I don't know, they don't really, it doesn't seem like they have anything on the knockback. So I really don't know what they do. And then I just make Hope Harbinger and me too. And I'm also clearing their, like, what? I don't really understand their play. Sure. I still don't understand the play. Yeah, like, I attack with the right monster. They must have a buff? To take my... What? What just happened? Okay, I mean, Feather Duster Evenleys are going in for sure. They are on Naturier. I'm gonna put in Lava Golems here. What the heck happened? Okay, Upstart goes away. We remove this package. Because we're putting in the Lava Golems, we keep the trade-ins for sure. Take out the Thrust package. I don't think I need Charge. I don't think I need... Getting rid of Zephyros is a little weird here. I might pitch Jackalope. No, Jackalope's too... I might pitch Choop. Choop's been letting me down lately. It keeps hitting itself when I have no dangers in my graveyard. This is a great going second hand. I mean, like, not entirely, because I can't really do anything with it. But I can at least kill their board, hopefully. Which is nice. Vernisylph? Anyway, so they're Vernisylph, Naturia, Runic Gear? That's fine. I don't know what this deck is, but I know that if we're going first, I'm pretty sure I can... Oh! The punish! The lava golem punish! Hold on. An earth monster? Which is just their Vernisylphs. Yeah, I don't care. Hitting the Grapha here would be crazy. Rainbow's better, but hitting Grapha here would be crazy. Is Rainbow better? I actually think just Graph is the right call. Okay, so they're getting this. So Vernisylph monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's fine. We hit our evenly, which sucks. I might even just make Bogusi pass. Oh, I can just Lava Golem. Oh my god. We Lava Golem and then we do Darius, I think. Oh, I can't normal anymore. Never mind, that was a little iffy. I didn't think that one through entirely. I'm fine. I don't know if they can kill me. I don't know what their deck is. I don't think they can do anything. That's a little unfortunate. I guess I could have normaled, gone into Dugares. Dugares, pitch Rainbow. Rainbow, grab. That doesn't help. But the two Dugares draws might have gotten me something, though. I could have also just made Baguska. Oh, I could have made Baguska. Okay, they had freezing curses. That's good. I could have made Baguska, gone to battle, beaten over their little dude, and then made Zeus. But they have a negate. They have several negates. It's fine. That's fine. You could have just made an attack and destroyed me. For sure. I don't know if that was bad. Okay. That was a whole lot of nothing. My hand also, though, sucks. I might just pass again. This is a weird one. I'm missing the gas I need to go off. But it's all still in my deck. They now have lethal if I pass. I think they have lethal anyways, though. Yeah, we'll give you this one. And I'll just go first and kill you on the crackback, I think. Choop. This upstart. We take out lava golems and feather evenly. Denko doesn't help. Yeah, that's fine. This is a weird deck. I really just have to hope I don't brick now, which is kind of most of this deck. I mean, that's every deck. Every deck can brick, but nice if this one didn't right now. So I can get this dub. First. That's a very good hand. We allure for sure. What do we not need here? We do not need the Grapha. But Graphic giving us Rainbow is really nice. I might actually hit. I'm gonna hit a Snow. Unpopular. That was a weird. Oh, okay. This is fine. So Mothman effect activates. It's draw one, discard one. We're gonna discard our Rainbow. I should have hit the Grapha, because Rainbow will just give me another Grapha, but that's okay. Unless they Ash my Mothman, which would really suck. It wouldn't be that bad because it lets us Genta Gates, but it would still kind of blow. Yeah, oh, nice. Oh, we have Tack too. Okay, let me think here. I think we Rainbow for Silva. For sure. I want to force an Ash. So Silva gives us the first part of our combo, Ceruli will give us the next one. If we have to tack after they Ash, we can do it to draw 2 cards instead, because they'll be down to 4, so our hand loop can still rip all their cards out, is a big thing. Normally, tack is used to rip out their last card. But that won't be an issue for us. There's a tough decision here. I can hit the Silva, and that will let me put Rainbow back out. But we can do that anyways with Genta, so we're fine. Yeah, let's hit Snow. Banish Genta. Ashing here is a good time to Ash. Nope. Okay. Now we get to chain block the Snow, which is awesome. And we have a Bigfoot now. Genta, Snow, we're gonna grab Ceruli. Right. Let me think. If we grab another Genta, we can grab another Gates. Or we can just grab another Gates, we can do it again. No, let's grab Ceruli. Let's have our combo. I need it too. So the play now is we Rainbow, returning Genta, Genta again, grab another Gates, Gates again with the Snow, pitching Ceruli. Nice. Rainbow. They have something that's interaction that isn't Ash. They have like a Crow. If they Crow my Ceruli, that'll be pretty brutal. I don't know what else I could have. I might tack them to take a look, honestly. The scary thing is Silva is exactly 2, so if we end up tacking and removing something, and then they have interaction they can use anyways, it turns off our full hand loop. They might just run out of time too and not let me do this whole combo, which would be really sad. I'd like to do my whole combo. Okay. Gates again. Gates effect. Touching Banish Genta. Pitch Ceruli. Ceruli effect. Ceruli. Okay, Silva. Silva effect. Summon. Rip 2. One thing we can do... Card destruction is bad. We don't want to pitch the Grapha anymore. unfortunately. Then we pop our Ceruli. I might even hack to draw and leave them with a card. That can't be right. We can make a Kashyyyk. Oh, but then Silva dies. I might have to draw. Let me think. Okay, yeah, I have to draw. A little unfortunate. We're gonna leave him with 2 cards. That's okay. Nice. Okay, so now we trade in with I'm gonna trade in with Grappa. And then we Grappa. And then we make Giant Boy. We're gonna draw 3. We're gonna Genta here to grab Gates so we thin our deck. We draw again. Nice. Then we're going to Gates. We then Gates effect, banish you. I want to get out Silva. Silva, we then bounce back for Rainbow. And then bounce again for Grappa. I don't want a card destruction here, because you can very easily mill yourself out of this game. We're gonna Bigfoot. I think we're gonna Bigfoot again. I want to make a Kashyyyk, same type. I might just summon Genta and then link it off for a Kashyyyk to bounce the Ceruli. Yeah. It's a little iffy, but you know, it works. Kashyyyk, bounce Ceruli. Then we're going to Bigfoot again. We hit Ceruli, which is awesome. So this will be our last hand rip because we've used our tag. So they're going to be on 2 cards. So in this case, we do want to set up as many negates as possible here. We're going to activate Archives for the discard 1, draw 2. We want to get rid of our Snow. Archives. Card destruction is also not terrible because we can... This last card is one they wanted to keep. So it is very likely that we ruin their day. That's fine, I'll start. So Appo's really good here. Then we're going to Jackalope. We hit Silva, which is nice. Silva comes out. We Rainbow him back. We bring back Grappa. I'm just going to use this effect to discard Snow, and then use the second effect to discard 1, draw 2, with this Silva. We're going to add Ascension. Silva is going to come out. It's fine. We're going to make a Hope Harbinger. We are then going to make a big Grappa using Field Grappa and Rainbow. Rainbow, we're going to grab another Grappa. We're then going to use the effect of Ascension. We're going to pitch this Silva, I think. Set this. We then want to return a Silva to our hand so we have it. And then I want more space because I want discard effects to be able to use. So we're going to make Muckraker's not terrible. So our use is funny. Let's make Muckraker. Get the Jackalope off there. Normally, you would run like another rank 8, like Galaxy Photon Lord, but he's freaking expensive, so I'm not running him. Let's return the Silva to our hand again. Big body. So this is a monster. We have a Spell Trap negate, a monster negate, and then we have a half Omni negate, and I think that's good enough. We're going to get rid of a Rainbow, the Choop, and that's it. We'll use Choop to special summon Thunderbird, which is very funny. And I hadn't thought about that. Alright, so they're on 2 cards. It wasn't the perfect rip. That's okay. I don't know how they play through this, because they can't use the special from Runic because they have Cerulean on their field. And we have a fair number of negates. So not the perfect scenario, but not bad. I'll take it. We will in fact just simply negate that. Yeah, okay, cool. The games. Alright, so that's pretty much the point of this video, is an overview of the deck that I'm planning to bring to Philly, and a couple playing through some of its lines. Hopefully everyone understands. I'm sad I didn't show off the thrust interaction, but it's the same reason that I can tack if they haven't used a monster effect, which is that Cerule is their monster effect. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or thoughts about the deck, let me know, and have a good one.